Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Today, oh, hold on. Oh yeah, no way. I turned off the music a little bit. Oh, it's today, Wednesday. I forget. I'm a little lower on energy, but we're back. For some reason, I had like every time I started a stream, it was like, hey, you gotta like we're gonna continue the stream, but there's a bad word. We're not gonna tell you which one it is. It was like Streamlabs was going by too quickly, and then every time I stopped stream and put it back, it's like, oh, we changed it back to the previous game and a previous title. Uh, After like 4 or 5 attempts, I learned that you can't have necromancy in your title for stream because that is a banned word for stream titles. I thought possibly having my stream my stream what's the word for it? The whatever it is like the notification with Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I thought maybe possibly the word gang was the problem. No, it was not. Apparently, it's either the word... I thought maybe it's like... when I put the word base, like necromancy is base, they thought it was like, oh, this is some bullshit, right-wing bullshit. No, that's not it. Necromancy. I can't say necromancy in my title. I mean, I can just say it fine on stream. I've been able to. You can commit it in a video game, but you can't have it as a title. So that was fun with going live and ending stream in 5 seconds, trying to figure out what the problem was. You're a bunch of cowards, Twitch. Anyway, God, this music, they need more than one title screen music. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's not bad, but, like, hold on. We don't need all of these. But let's get back to it. It's been a little bit. I feel better now. I can actually just focus mostly and stream again without needing someone. Yeah, look at this. This is where we left off. We got a lot of conquering to do. And not a lot of time before things get out of hand. Alright, let's see. These need to be colonized pretty quickly. They will be. Oh, wait, there's gems there. Okay, I have to still negotiate with the patricians and can't... How we looking? We got money. We got manpower. Kinda. We have 6 loans. That's not good. Oh yeah, we literally just formed a nation. Ugh. High Mage Aldred Sil. Oh yeah, I think that's the starting mage we got. I'm fine. Technology cost, yeah, this guy's meh. How are we doing on tech? We're bad on diplomacy. That's great. Let's see here. Oh, they want me to own this? I'll do that. Religious state, nobility, merchant guild, yada yada. Y'all know the drill. Okay, let's see. I don't know if expansion to zealotry is gonna be good. Maybe later, not now. We don't really need too many things, but religious diplomats is pretty good. Clerical education's pretty damn nice. Merchant's Guild, we're gonna need some, free enterprise. Wait, mage organization guilds? I wanted it to be state. Oh, I guess it'll change eventually, I guess, so we'll be fine. I don't remember putting it in as a... That's concerning. Sure, we can fix that. Because we want a major organization of the state. Well, that's gonna suck. You know, fuck it. Pioneer Initiative, it's just to make you feel good. Oh, and more... We'll be okay. Alright, let's see here. He's renowned in abjuration, huh? Can't do anything, though. Also, Land of Adventurers and just its guilds, whatever. We'll have that fixed eventually. I need someone who's talented in Necromancy. Reduced research regulations. Alright. We're gonna have to wait till the next guy, because this guy's gonna die sooner rather than later. Alright, that's enough out of you. Wait, no, I didn't develop Renaissance. I think I got it from, Do I need, That's... And you already have 2 allies, because of course you do. Everyone else is like, it's still... They're still in federations, I see. I guess the best opportunity right now would be... Alright, let's see. What do I need to do first? Alright, our capital needs to have at least 15 development. Mage Tower... 13 development. Okay, we can work with that. And Mage Tower. Why is the Longhouse still there? That shouldn't be there. Alright, oh yeah, so we were going with administrative and defensive. Let's look at our, We do anti-monstrous, they're already there. Dog Eater's not gonna be much of a problem. I doubt I doubt Brave Brother and the Sword Covenant are gonna let them in. If I ally small fellas, I could probably get them to break their alliance with the Council League, since they have way too many allies, so I'm just gonna use you for now. Resistance is futile. Culture Green Orc's administrative power. We're gonna need a lot of admin power, but like we're gonna do a little bit a good bit of conquering right off the bat. Also, yeah, I still remember this is just kind of silly how he has so many allies for some stupid reason. Like, damn, bro, why do you have... Like, how... There's no way you... I only have 3 diplomatic relations slots. There's no way you have, like, 7. Alright, how many troops do you have? 21. Well, you know what? I can just... I'm just gonna do this real quick. Pay off the see if I can just pay off most of the regular loans and then... There we go. And hire some extra dudes. We're just gonna anti-monsters conquest and take most of Blade Breaker's stuff. Here, take this as well. We're gonna colonize that province. Oh, I'll definitely share. Oh, wish me luck. The deadlock. Oh, we already get Verena. Oh, I see. After days of arguments, negotiations, votes, and decisions, it all ends in a deadlock. On one side sits Ardor, an old hand in the company and former professor from the Magisterium. He is well known amongst the veterans and seems to have the vote of many of the more conservative elements of the company. The Iron Scepter has flourished under men like him, and many members who have served alongside him spread talk of the celebrations which were held after victories. His opponents vary in opinion, from those who simply find him too conservative to those who dislike his tendencies to meddle with the entire choleric tempers. No, and enter choleric tempers, while some of the older members of the company recall the rumors of his abuse of substantial skill in enchantment. On the other side sits Verena, a relative newcomer to the company. She has nonetheless shown competence in leadership and strategy. While many of her more conservative members of the Iron Scepter remained ill at ease with her methods, her ability cannot be denied. A necromancer of exceptional talent. Her actions on the field have led to more than one victory. She is ruthless to her enemies and holds a burning hatred of the orcs occupying the land, which is no penalty amongst the Iron Scepter. Her base is largely comprised of the young radical and those who truly seek to break the chains that held magic back for so long. Had her mindset been allowed, they argue, perhaps the green tide would have failed. With a hush, the final vote raises their voice, and they call out for her. Yeah, we're gonna need improved relations and aggressive expansion impact. She's quite young. Powerful mage. Why don't we take a look at the she's renowned at necromancy. We're gonna need to get her studying. Alright, reduced research regulations. Oh, oh my goodness. Hold on. We're gonna have to do that again. Because it needs to be below a certain percent. Wait, let me take a look. It's lower than 40. That's kind of impossible. Watch. Never mind. Let's see. Okay. That. We'll put the supremacy over the Magisterium. Your words. Huh. I don't want to sell the Crown Land stuff. Hold on. Subsidize cult hunters? Protected burials. Alright, I'll take that. Clerical education. And religious diplomats. Okay, now let's try that again. Yep. Well, Estil has always welcomed necromancy, seeing it not as a dark art, but as a tool, just like any other form of magic. Verina's rise to rule has put necromancy at the forefront of the realm. This seems to have caused a surge in necromantic apprentices throughout the kingdom. Okay, but why are we guilds, though? I want it to be... I want it to be the state. Like, why... I'm gonna leave a save right here to see if there is something that changes it real quick. Because... yeah, something clearly broke. Just slightly, considering we had a longhouse in our capital still, despite the fact we were no longer like, tribal. Let me just take a quick look. Okay, hold on. Were we literally... What are you... Oh, it was at the beginning of the year. Well, we can wait. Nothing's gonna happen. It's just a quick look. Yeah, form our own country. Okay, so something did happen where... Okay. Never mind, then we're just gonna do a quick restart back here. Few months prior, and have that fixed, because mage, we want the mage as like the state, not the guild, as far as I remember. Because, like, our whole thing is, like, magic. All right, so it's just a quick little restart. No need to worry. It's only a few months back. We'll be fine. And then we'll have everything all fixed up. So, how have you guys been? I hope y'all have been doing well. I've been doing okay. I'm just a little tired. But I wanted to stream. Oh, a little earlier than necessary. Oh yeah, I didn't do this. I completely forgot to do that. 500 crowns. There we go. And now... revive the kingdom of Castellary. We can do that. Ah, sorry to hear that. But no, we're here to form our own nation. Yes, please. Alright, let's get this right. Adventurers, where is it? Organization, license adventurers or land of adventurers? License. I'll do, okay, well, anyway, let's... Not going to take that. I want the tech up first. Small fellows will just be a useful alliance for now. Useful alliance. Now I mean, like, mercenary manpower is good, but like you know what, I can deal with that. Excuse me. Religious diplomats, clerical education, and we're gonna do protected burials. I don't need to worry about manpower once we switch over to right and proper necromancy. Scales with loyalty. Okay, I'll take that, and then I'll also take just this. Make them a little happier for now. The culture is Aldressian. We are somehow losing 5 ducats a month because we are somehow over our force limit. Somehow. Something about this one is different. Supposedly. We're... Also, how do we get this high of inflation? Hold on. Also, we are not over our force limit. I promise you that, man. There we go. Everything's back to normal now. Aggressive expansion impact. Forentar is now our rival. Not gonna make her a war wizard, because that might just kill her. Might. A lodge of necromancers. Oh yeah, where's the generous quest rewards? There we go. They're happy. And use this to deal with some of the, workshop or counting house. Okay, here we go. Workshop. And then now we'll go to war with them, and during the middle of the war, we are definitely going to get, like, tech up. I have not. I was literally on 2 days ago. What do you mean? I was gone for a week on vacation. You can literally fucking check. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna listen to you. A new dawn. After the initial cheering is done, for even most of those who voted against her in the last round still respected her, Varina rises gracefully and takes her place at the center of the assembly. A hush falls over the crowd as the young woman begins to speak, her voice distant but full of conviction. My people, I have my thanks to give, but most of all, a promise. I swear on this day, you have chosen the path of strength. Too long have our minds been shackled to the old world, shackled to ideas about how strength should be used and where strength should come from, about what is right and what is wrong. My people, I stand before you today to tell you that what is right is not merely surviving, but thriving. From the ashes of the old world shall rise a new order, one that I will build with your help, and soon we shall all reap the rewards of it. I pledge to you that before my time is done, the new nation shall be a nation of abundance. My people, from this day forth, know that no orc shall threaten us, no goblin take our children for their stew pot, no mother to be driven from her home with only her clothes and her child, no soldier dying for some corrupt noble fleeing with his wealth, no farmer starving while the wealthy grow fat. Let us begin our great works and claim what is rightfully ours by our strength. Long live Varina. There we go. It says we're over our force limit, but I can take some of that. Also, I should probably negotiate with these guys. Alright, let me recheck the mission to make sure I know what I'm doing. 15 development, need the tower there. A lot of administrative power. This needs to have a fort. Rulers 12, okay, yeah. I need to be at peace, complete the tower. Let's see. Alright, this needs to be at 15 development. I can do that real quick. And then we're gonna take a lot of money to, Well, we have 3 guys we gotta beat. I'll just fight all of them, take their money from them. So yeah, the plan is rush these guys, take them out, then, like, take these guys out. Because these guys are... I'm not sure if they will be on their way, but their armies are small enough and scattered enough. Just don't worry. Do not worry. Yep. We're not going to take any ideas yet. Ah, beautiful. You know, maybe I didn't need, like, all these mercenaries after all. A golden era of culture, with peace in our country. Okay. With the great musicians, artists, and poets are rejoicing in the capabilities of entertaining their betters. The era of the culture of enlightenment. That's cool and all that, but, we're not at peace. I don't know how to tell you this. Yeah, sure. Peace. We'll be fine. We'll be fine in the end. Just trust in the process. Alright, so we have claims on this, I think. Once we get the money to build the Mage Tower, we'll then be able to do this, which will give us a lot of administrative points, and we're gonna be able to conquer a lot more with, and all that. I should definitely just start improving relations and getting favors. I don't need them to fight wars currently, I just need them to not be angry. Maybe I can go take on Bone Carver and get money out of them. So what's our Diplo reputation already? Not even good. Great. You know what, that's fine. Alright, we're ahead of time on admin. We'll be okay. Come on, break through. Alright, this is... You've, Give me all your money. War reps. What, you don't want to give me war reps? Deadly Ghoul's Nest. Alright, now you'll give me your money. And war reps. Good, good. You know, I don't need you, actually. Alright, what if I take all your money as well? Who's gonna be mad? No one of actual importance. And if I can already take... Maybe. That'd be great. Oh yeah, rebuild a Castan... Okay, wait. You know what I completely forgot to do? Negotiate with these guys, but I need to... Devastation's at less than 1. Ah. Problem. Oh, they started sieging it. That's why. Alright, let's negotiate with them real quick, because that's important. I believe I was told that as you know, Estil or the Black Demons, we don't need to have them. Alright, the negotiations, completely ridiculous, they're overstepping. They will be removed, but we will also get for 10 years construction cost and construction time. Alright, I'll wait till I start building the mage tower here to do that. Because I want to get that done ASAP, because, like, you know, the quicker we get these missions done, the more, like, you know, admin points we can get. Oh, we already have this. Resistance is futile. No, I can't do that yet. That's... no. Oh, they're fighting my old pals. Ugh. It's gonna... just don't worry about it. Actually, you know what? Access. Ask for military access. Let's go get him! That's beautiful. Just a stack wipe. I haven't seen that in a while. How much money can I get out of you, anyway? No, I want all of it. Because we gotta, like, just blitz everyone. Ooh, yeah, you just have way too many friends. But if I attack you... Oh, the Counts League won't join in. Oh, I have a Oh, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Oh, now we can get cannons. Oh, but I want... Oh, no, but I need to... Okay, who are you friends with? Smallfellows, Ironhammer... You. If I attack you, though, I can... You know what? This is a reconquest. I can... It's... I'll let you go in a second. Alright, now then. What else do I want to do to you? You know, I'll give that back to Frozen Maw because I think that's funny. Now then, where were we? Yeah, perfect. And look at that. No aggressive expansion. Or at least no aggressive expansion that really matters. Let's be completely real here. Alright, we are still low on... Trust me on this, we'll be fine. It's okay. I know we put ourselves in more debt, but it's fine. A lot of peasants who are mad. Can't really send anyone to colonize that just yet. Oh yeah, I need to remove this. See where our money situation's better, and once we're... The Council League won't join in, so, I mean, this is a good opportunity to just not only do a reconquest. It's like... I saw that there was... Yeah, I kinda looked. It seems neat. It's gonna be like $30 fucking, so, and it's not gonna be worth it. It's gonna be like $30, but, it seems like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, that looked like somewhat... I'm pretty sure that was a mod. Someone's mod. But, the space travel and flight, interesting to say the least. Alright, what else do I need? Oh yeah, the Army of the Dead modifier. That needs a fort. 90% manpower. How much would people really care? Probably not that much. And you, Heart Grinder. Maybe when I'm able to actually get a border with you. So let me I'm gonna just turn this down a little bit. Yeah, sorry, dwarves. We're gonna have to conquer you. Conquer yous. It's nothing personal. Actually, it's entirely personal. You have my core. Army professionalism or army tradition? You know what? Army tradition is very useful, but army professionalism is pretty good. it's not, we're like, our god tier generals aren't gonna be, you know, it's a whole thing. Actually, I just realized, yeah, we can start making, you know, artillery pieces. Definitely have to get rid of these mercenaries soon. Because I'm just like, I was sitting there, I'm just like, how are we losing so much money suddenly? You know what if I just leave these 3 guys here? Oh, we stack wipe them? Hey, let's go. Hold on. Of course you're hiding at, of course you hide out here. But yeah, look, we're just so nice. Might actually make multiple bases viable without slumming it on foot like you have to. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't even gotten all the DLCs yet. Like the last one. It looks all right, but it also seems like very much kind of like, how would I put this? Very railroaded in a sense. Also, I don't like, it looks cool, but I'm like, that feels like I could just like, that's like a couple of mods put together. I don't want to pay $25 for it, you know? You know what I mean? It's like, it looks cool, I want to play it, but I don't want to pay that much for it. No, I mean, like, not the spaceship one, but the, you know, the one that's like, oh, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? HP Lovecraftian Horrors, SCP and whatnot. I definitely want to give it a try, but, oh, I also have a Reconquest of you, but that would be Small Fellows and the Sword Coven. No, I'm just gonna use this as an opportunity to get favors. Anomaly, yeah. I mean, it looks fun. But it's like one of those things where I'm like, I do want to play it at least once, but also it's, yeah, you know, $25 for Anomaly is like a steep asking price. You know what I'm saying? Also, let's deal with these, oh yeah, there's, yeah, not too much devastation. If I got, like, it's... 'Tis a bit much. I mean, how much is Factorio? It's probably not that expensive. Grant privilege, merchant state, but the nobility is national. Losing 5 devotion, that's fine. It's $30. That's not... For Factorio, that's not bad. That's not bad, okay? That one's not a bad... That one's not that bad. Oh, I can accept Stone Dwarf. Yeah, I'll accept Stone Dwarf. For 92 Diplo, you know what? Sure. Boom. We now have dwarves integrated into our society. Dwarven minority... Fine, we'll grant some concessions. Definitely should start there. Oh yeah, you still have a okay. We can use this opportunity to get more money. My brain feels all over the place, like, brain, calm down. You know what? I need to do something real quick. No one was, there. We've eliminated a potential threat. No bad things have been committed. Yeah, our war exhaustion's a little high. Overextension. There we go. Alright, now we will negotiate with them and see what that does. Or, like, you know... Okay, let's see. Negotiate. Ridiculous. But for 10 years... You know, yeah, we can handle that. Yeah, we could totally survive that. Is there anyone who wants to be my friend? People who are too close. Too close. Yeah, we got we got some money issues, but don't worry. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. That's just how it happens. You know what? Yeah, once this all this devastation goes away and we're done curtailing them, It'll be beautiful. We need money, though. Holding still just means everyone else gets more powerful. Wait, they're guaranteeing Blade Breakers independence? Oh, that's sweet of them. I mean, if I fight this war, it could pay off a couple loans. Possibly. Small fellows, I'm gonna need a loan or something. Maybe I should take away, research regulations. No, it's fine. Okay, you're 32. Let's also consider Necromancy. We could switch to an undead army right now. Possibly. Or we could okay, we need... Or we could... yeah, maybe we should wait until we get, like, Legendary, and then we'll do Undead Army 2 and then pronounce Lichdom. Because, we need... To do this, our ruler needs to be a Lich. We need Undead Army here for this. Barracks as a training field. Produces gold or development of at least 20. What? Let me see. One of the following must be true. Workshop or counting house produces gold and has development of at least 20. Okay, I got this. But let's get some magics. Wait. Wait a minute. I don't need to study magic, right? Hold on. If I remember correctly, doesn't the Grimoire of the Defiler automatically make me legendary at Necromancy? Hold on, that's actually a good question, because I think I gotta remember from last time. I think it automatically makes me a, The Grimoire should raise your rule with Necromancy skill by A level as renowned, so it'll get legendary with the Grimoire, and you need a legendary Necromancy to start the Lich ritual. Without the Grimoire, you need to study magic first. Okay. Alright. That's just all I need to know. We don't need to waste time studying. We're already renowned. Next is legendary. 120 months of rule. That should be fine. She'll be maybe in her, like, 40s by the time she becomes a Lich, but she shouldn't die by that point. And then maybe we could put her... No, we don't need to put her in an army. We're gonna need to, like, get war mages some other way. Oh, enables battle mage... War wizard generals can now appear depending on how high the estate influences. Okay, yeah, we'll do that later. Need to have a lot of money. Okay, I have it all planned out. I got... My brain has planned things out. I'll do the undead army when this asks for it. First, I need the money, though, and you're definitely gonna have some money. This is just going to... This is just gonna be a quick... It's gonna be a quick in and out 20-minute adventure. It's just gonna, like, we're gonna definitely get a loan by the end of this, but we should be able to pay off, like, 2 or 3, hopefully. Or, you know, I'm gonna wait for the peasant revolt. Or I could just do the undead army now. You're friends with the gallant friends who are... That's... I could take them. Kind of just want some of these provinces, but no, I have to... This is where I actually have to sit and wait. Rebuild the citadel. Where is the Castanorian citadel? I forget. Oh, wait. Yeah, here. Maybe. We just gotta wait. A lot of our money is going to just rooting out corruption and... Lahoons. Okay, maybe that wasn't worth it, but whatever. It staves off. Yeah, I definitely want to start just pumping out admin ideas, and then we're gonna go on like a full blown conquest spree. No one's gonna stop us by the end of it. Okay, but why are you at Crown land ownership, population, humans? Sitting down, I really should just, but there's gonna be like 21,000 peasants. You know what? Screw it. That's... Fuck. You know, fuck you, Pioneers Guild. You suck. Orcish refugees from gallant friends. There's no... You know what? We're using that to take money and stuff. You're all gonna die anyway when I'm done with you. So it doesn't matter. There we go. Advisor cost minus 10%. That actually saves us a little bit. Actually, let me read that real quick for y'all. Thank them of the outlawed magisters. With the outbreak of the Green Tide, vast swaths of land across Ascan have been ruined. Were it not for the selfless acts of the brave magisters in defiance of the Magisterium, the Green Tide would have surely overcome all of Kaenor. Estil itself has been established by the outlawed magisters, and it is with open arms that we accept any and all magic users who wish to join our realm. Oh yeah, you know, I might need to just... Whoop. Yeah, take the unregulated research away for the time being. We'll put it back in later, but I needed to get rid of that tech cost. Ooh. Barracks training field. Overextension okay, yeah, I can do that. They just finished up. That's good. Such are the rules of war. Is it really a war crime if it's against an orc? You know, is it really considered a war crime if it's against an orc? Now that's the real question we should be asking. We're dangerously close to blowing up, but that's fine. It's all going to go away very soon. Trust in the process. See? They both rose up at the same time. How lovely. I so appreciate that from you guys. Also, yeah, we paid off, like, 2 loans, at least, so... See, there we go. Now we're making money. We're just not paying our troops, that's all. Oh, land maintenance modifier and... There we go. See? We're in the green. No need to worry. Though, how did Bladebreaker get that? Either way, not exactly comfortable with how many people are still alive around me, you know? Just, you know, not enough, like, murder and death have happened. Like, I need to conquer everyone here. Otherwise, it's going to take way too long with way too much aggressive expansion. But look at all these high-developed provinces. This is why we took admin ideas, which are gonna take forever. But I guess now we just sit down and do our missions. We're supposed to just sit down and take it like that. So yeah, this has taken a long time. Oh, we can, there we go. I'll lose just a little bit of prestige. There we go. Look at that aggressive expansion. Oh, would you look at that? Assistant. real question is, who do I go for next? Now, maybe I should kill Korintar. Well, actually, I can't take anything from their allies, so I'm just... You know, I'm gonna go after the Sword Covenant. They seem to be the next best shout. Also, I'm gonna make a save, because, you know, we can't always be too safe. I'm just gonna make the undead army. And we start making more money. Probably because we don't pay these guys as much. Actually, how much money do we get? Okay, former inhabitants return home. That's fine. But look, 3.2 ducats for these guys. Verena has made herself known as a powerful practitioner of magic, and one unbound by the shackles of old laws and regulations, or as the Abbot Coaster's sycophants call it, a witch king. The international community sees Verena as a powerful mad leader of the pariah state, and an outcast among the diplomatic circles of the world. But who cares? A lion does not concern itself with the opinion of the sheep. Kneel before me! Yeah, so, how much are we paying per... 0.1 ducats a month. That's I'd say that's quite it's quite good. Quite cheap, I must say. We're gonna need to put a fort here for this mission. Can't wait till we get this one, because it's good. We don't need to convert provinces yet, because that mission's gonna... I could just sell... Nah, we'll save. I need the crown land. Yeah, they are a little bit slow now, but... we'll always win in the end. Go get him! Yeah, this is why we're gonna need forts, like, everywhere. Because, like, the forts will, like, force them to slow down. Oh, there is also, like, what was it? Movement speed, there we go, this right here. But that's expensive. You do own something of mine, but it's... You know, I could break that alliance, if I like fight the sword guys. What do you mean accepting it would destabilize? Alright, I'm just gonna have to... There we go. Now we should dislike them enough. That's so... I hate that. I hate that. That's just... Our opinion of them must be below, but... You know, whatever. Fine, be a useless ally. Like, you're actually just so... Estel's diplomatic reputation, that's why they won't join any wars with me. Alright, fine, I'm only gonna use you for, like, money and stuff, I guess. Oh, we've become a great power. Ooh, impressive. I guess no one would join us in wars. Maybe I went too quickly, but you know what? Nah, we're okay. Like they say, the lion does not concern itself with the opinions of sheep. I'm gonna have to do a lot of the fighting on my own. Yeesh. We'll just increase their trust with us. Maybe that'll do something. I could beat these guys right now. It wouldn't be that hard. But idea costs. Yeah, once this is done, this should also be not far after. We'll get quite a few things done pretty quickly. 40,000 troops, 90% manpower. Ooh, that's gonna... Might be a tall order. Rise of half-orc gangs. Hire them to do some peacekeeping. Fine. And we'll build some trade buildings with that money. It'll pay off. It'll pay itself off in the end. Trust. It's too expensive, yada yada. Alright, let's do this. Resistance is futile. The Iron Scepter, and by extension, Estil, were both founded on the same principle, the retaking of Ascani land from the Orcish invaders. Why, then, do we tolerate them living at our borders? The time has come to cleanse this land of orcs. And the army of the dead. During the Green Tide, our mages were an unwelcome but critical part of the fight. Others looked away from our tactics of raising both friend and foe from the dead to even the odds against the Orcish threat. But none can deny that we did what we had to do, and without us Khorne would have never gotten close to Castanov to slay the orc Korgus Dukansson. With the massacres of Korgus Dukansson's people complete, our policy of waste not should take effect. After all, there is plenty of material to work with but to form the basis of our armies. After all the orcs were ever good for was fighting. We got a lot of fighting to do. Ghouls attracted to battlefield. We're losing our great power status. Ugh. Well, we removed most of them, at least. Land maintenance modifier. Wait. Yeah, no, wait. Let me reread that. Land maintenance modifier minus 5%. Regiment manpower cost usage minus 5%. 0.09 ducats a month. Oh, that is so good. We're just getting them cheaper. Spy Discovery Act. Maybe. Oh, they're all moving in. The fact that... Oh, wow. The fact that they survived that, that's, like, actually astounding. They were outnumbered. How did the undead lose? How did the undead win when they were outnumbered, like, 3-1? You see, we are... That's just... I don't know what else to say. I feel a little too content. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Yeah, we're gonna need that. I'm sorry, but well, we will need that. There we go. Finally. We're so close to having these finish. Spare no expense. Finally. We may just need a place to call home away from the prying eyes of the Magisterium. A place to gather and study, to do magic unbound by follies of magisterial law. Estil, meaning Eastern Tower, shall serve as the home of our magisters in exile, as well as a symbol of our newfound nation. A capital for an empire. Despite the ravages of the Green Tide and time, the stone city of Castanel has remained the greatest prize of the Ascani cities. Sitting on the prosperous River Allen, it is a logical choice for the administrative capital of any would-be empire. There we go. And now we got some claims, I think. Need 15,000 gold. 20 regiments there. All of these need to be 20 development, or local autonomy, 1% at least. That's totally doable. Probably should have waited till colonialism. Whoops. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for the autonomy. That's my bad for jumping the gun. I need that core creation cost. It's gonna take like 600 or so admin. We need a temple in all these. Oh, we're making so much money, though. We're so much money in manpower. It feels nice. Oh, here we go. Southern Fortification. Southgate once stood as the center of the vast white walls, but since ever before the Green Tide, it had fallen into disrepair. But now its gates shall be repaired again. But the keep at the gate shall be black in mourning, and a greater fortification and garrison established to ensure the defense of Estil. White walls, Black Empire. That should be easy. How much money for this army? 219 and about 30,000 manpower. If I declare war on these guys now... Well, actually, I'll wait for the core creation cost. I'll wait for the coring to be done, then we'll go and take this... And use this as an opportunity to make them break their alliances with, like, the small fellows and everyone. Done. Sure, you could have some military access. Just send the cavalry there. Rise! But hide these pop-ups for now. They're flooding in! Our colony is self-sustaining. Most excellent indeed. And all the other provinces have been colonized without my help. Yeah, I'm thinking we could get a lot of this most of this side consolidated decently quick. Yeah, we got this. Get out of there! Hey, get out of my... Yeah, you're ruining a perfectly good city. Yeah, I should definitely build, like, forts in all three of these. You have 3,000 troops, you have 15,000. Huh. That's, You know what? I'm gonna have you just go and do this. Who are you fighting against? Severed Ear. They're not gonna take anything from you, so I'm just gonna send you over to start cleaning up. Yeah, you trust me, right? You can trust me, right, small fellows? I certainly am not going to just put you in the mines. That would be cruel of me. But, you know, we'll try to be, like, you know, take them out last. Throughout the lands of Kaenor, magic is seen as a force that acts behind closed doors in secret. This is not so for Estel. There is an arcane dawn for the world, when all may... No, this is an arcane... Yeah, this is... When all may practice magic freely without fear of persecution. Forged documents. Oh no. Destroyed the ghoul's nest. That's great. Oh, we finally did it! We're gonna have to handle this. $120 months went by a lot quicker than I thought. Gather Kaenric's text. Despite her rule being firmly established, Verena still worries for the future of Estel. Mages are erratic by nature and prone to squabbles, but perhaps if Estel was ruled by a sole leader, that could be guided indefinitely. Gold is a sign of nobility, or nobility cannot be bought. Yeah, free stab. I know the money would have been better, but, Mission of Protection. Missionaries, Fort Defense, Prestige, Internal Mission, Mission to Civilize, we don't need that, Balanced Mission. Manpower Recovery Speed, or Internal Mission, one or the other. Because the whole Lich thing is gonna cause, you know, some problems. You know what, we'll just recovery speed. Just make it like, oh no, there is no way you can escape me. It's too late. Where is mine? Ah, yes, there it is. I don't know why that costs so much. Just gonna have all your money. I want you to also break... Yeah, break all your relationships, man. I'm sorry to say this, but, I need you to break up with everyone you know and love. How did they get all that manpower back for, like, the fort? God damn. The ambitious plan. Kaenric the Defiler, acolyte of the Sorcerer King, and architect of the White Pestilence. While the name might strike fear or anger into some for Verena, it held neither. A certain amount of healthy respect, of course, but in truth, she would have loved to have met the man in his time. Instead, she settled for reading his works, copied by the furtive hand of acolytes and posers who wished to emulate him or keep his knowledge in circulation. Pages and documents written by the man who survived in secret places, but while the collection she holds in her hands now is great, perhaps greater than any before, they are not enough. Key texts are missing, and the only place in the world that might rest in the original copy of Kaenric's biography, the Grimoire of the Defiler, is in the hands of the Orda Aldressia, who defeated Kaenric long ago. The only way forward is... Yep. It shall be done. And they're not going to do it because of some... this fucking fort. Question of agents. While the Order Adresta is but a shadow of its renowned past, relegated to the big ceremonial bodyguards of the Emperor of Anbennar, you know, I think I need to make a save here, because is there a chance that this is going to fail? I feel like it will. A Master Thief. But yeah. To the end, Verena considers her options carefully. A single professional thief could get the job done, but would be expensive. Some of the locals in the Order territory may be bribeable, but that would be cheap. But how effective could they really be? You know what? We're gonna need a Master Thief. I think a Master Thief is perfect for this situation at hand. A way in. With the choices made, the agent must come up with a plan to get through the front door of the castle monastery. This is made more difficult by the fact that the Order Aldresia is designed by its very nature to be paranoid of upstart mages attempting to just what Verena is. Attempting just what Verena is. Every armor has a weak point, however. The most straightforward solution would be to try to breach Arca Aldresia by night. If successful, perhaps no one will even know we were there at all. A less parsimonious action might be to simply bribe the custodian in charge of the vault. Small fortune for the man may make him forget any vows indeed. Hold on. Okay, especially if we are vague about why exactly once again. The Order has become infamous for corruption, but even that goes only so far. When stealth and bribery may fail, guile may win out. Estel is a legitimate state, after all. When such states often send a diplomatic mission, most diplomats are double as spies, and everyone does it anyway. A delegation set under the guise of official business could easily be left to our own devices for a few hours. Sneak in. The vault. The vault is no mere room for storage. Instead, it is a complex of individual cells and storage areas, meant to contain a mixture of magical items, both the rare and highly dangerous. Individual cells can themselves be a complex, and Verena's agent finds themselves faced with a labyrinth maze made by all the more dangerous by various traps. The only way forward is through the traps. Several solutions offer themselves, but only 3 allow for speed. Setting off the traps from a safe vantage point might do it, but could be very loud and potentially fatal. Disabling it or moving through them safely must be an option, or else the Order could not check on their charges, and at first glance, there are many artifacts magical in nature that could very well disable or at least nullify the traps. Won't be too loud. No system is perfect. Find a way through silently. Perhaps we could use one of the stored items. Use one of the stored items. In Ogress, the final lock is as mundane as could be. Complex, but mundane. Near silence fills the otherwise empty vault as clothed hands carefully manipulate tumblers until, with a soft click, the lock releases. Inside the box, so carefully warded and protected, is a plain-looking leather journal. Was this it? The infamous grimoire of the Defiler? To the eyes of the agents, it would be as indiscernible from any other tome. But no, this was it. Now they simply needed to extract the item they were hired to, hopefully without being found out. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. He probably shouldn't have done that, but I really didn't want to wait that long. You know what, I'll take that as well. It's mine now. Oh, I can now upgrade to a kingdom. Very nice. Collect the benefits over time. We'll be taking that money. I'll be taking the war reps. You know what? Yeah, I can... We might be pushing it a little bit, but... Hey, what's a... You know, what's a little bit... Well, where's the fun if there isn't a little bit of challenge and a bit of edge to this, you know? Living life on the edge. We have obtained the ruler of... Okay, we need to ascend to Lichdom. We're definitely going to need to build that. That shouldn't be too... This is, Okay, yeah, this is a concern. Oh, I can't take it away. Damn it. Whatever. We're gonna be stuck with this anyway. You know what? There we go. That should fix it. There we go. Now then, time to begin the process. Oh, I need 300 admin and 300 mil power. God damn it. Also, what? Build the Grand Bazaar. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. Exceptional willpower. Yeah, she's got plenty of time. Just gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to... It's gonna have to be about a year before we can even begin the damn process. It's time to just sit and wait. You're... Yeah, I took away all of his allies. Now he's just kind of alone. I'm definitely starting to feel that power build up. Pay off that load. Wait a second. Hold on. Let's triple check what we needed to do again. You know what? I think we have room for some more burger loans. Alright, and now let's start building forts in places to really shove it in. Just, you know, really slow them down. In many different places. Like here, of course. Where else would I... Workshop counting us development at least 20. What it want from me? Alright, so there's a fort there. There's a fort up there that's going to be useful. How about... I'm going to slam a fort down right there and just pay off that loan. Yeah, we lost a lot of manpower just besieging that one fort, but it's the undead. It's what we... It's just kind of how we roll. It feels very strange, like, knowing, I can't have necromancy in the title of, like, my stream. Like, that's, like, the one word I could only fathom of, like, having to actually change, because, like, all the other words, like, when I took them out thinking that was the problem, it wasn't. So I really don't get it. Spare no expense. Recoup some of our losses. We're gonna prove to the Magisterium that they're losers. That they are like they're way too cowardly about how they handle magic. They're like, oh, no, we need like regulations and stuff. Meh. It's kind of like how fucking in Skyrim the Mages Guild banned the levitation spell because they don't like people having fun. The Mages Guild is like, I don't like fun. Don't be like the Mages Guild. I mean, the Mages Guild can be fun, but they're just... Or was it the Mages Guild who banned it? No, it's probably like the governments that banned it. The mages wouldn't ban levitation. It's the governments. The governments want to keep you down, literally. They don't want you levitating and having fun. Oh, wait, what happened to... Oh, they became Newshire. Very neat. They're just trying to keep you down, man. On the floor. They don't want you soaring high into the sky. They don't get it. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that lore exists is because Bethesda didn't want to put the levitation spell back into the game because they're cowards. It's always cowardice. They realize that it's too broken to fly, even for their own purposes. I mean, even for their games, they're like, this might be too broken. So they're like, you know what? No. Build that. Build spy network. Did I pick the, I think I... Well, I had to build a marketplace. I forgot about that. There we go. Not really many places to have my zombie army sit there and... I should definitely try to... take them next. No, I can't do that. I need to start my process of becoming a lich. It's okay. One more month and... Because everything is so damn costly. Because of course. Oh, I need 300 dip. I'm going to scream. I'm going to... I'm gonna... Okay, that's more important right now. The minus 25% core creation cost. It's just... Alright, you know, I'll take that as well. It'll all be around the same time when they all reach 300. Estili Academy of Magic. The Estili Academy of Magic is the foremost magical education institution in all of Escan. While there are those elsewhere who pretend to compete with our title, such as the Necromancy, all know that only the most elite of candidates are accepted and graduated from Estil. I wonder what our next idea should be. What our next idea group? Maybe court? Loyalty, estates from equilibrium would be nice. Yearly prestige, reform progress. I could, like, reduce stuff, monthly spender, yearly devote... Let's see, what would... Defensive. Aggressive expansion impact, morale damage received. Oh, that's actually really decent. National tax, yes, we need the court idea. We need court ideas next. That's perfect. Literally, everything with it is perfect. Mercenary maintenance minus 25%. Huh. Well, all the orcs are gone, which is actually concerning me very much. All the ones I can do anything about. Well, not you. Favored by God, Minara. Many worshippers of the Regent Court feel a close association with one member of the Pantheon or another, but few live their lives as devoted to one deity before all others. Even among those that do, it is rare to find an individual whose characters and deeds reflect their patron deity in their every action. Such individuals are sometimes called emulants, and their priesthood of Estil has noted that the great piety of Verena may mark them as a chosen exemplar of Minara. Several clerics have approached the Archmage to recommend further religious devotion to specific aspects of the goddess, though there appear to be split among the priests about which part of Minara's portfolio that we might dedicate our time to. Spending many years of your waking hours is prayer, study, and ritual would take your focus from the direct administration of the realm and require the delegation of some of your important responsibilities, but could yield major spiritual enlightenment. Will you pursue the wisdom of the gods further, my Archmage? I shall dedicate myself to emulate Minara, who brings unity in debauchery, that's national unrest, until my character's death, which is never going to happen. Emulate, whose tongue is serpent's venom. Provincial war score cost minus 10%. I have favored by Minara, but I do not have the time for years of religious... Yeah, I don't have the time. Because we're gonna need to be, like, practicing being a lich. I mean, the -2 national unrest would be nice, but it's not going to make... It's not gonna change anything, in the end. Our administrator died. Okay, no, not our administrator. Former inhabitants returned home. Cool. We just gotta pace ourselves. Take our time. Alright, that's a... Okay then. Just 300 administrative points is so... Ouch. Just owie. Like, oh, my bones! My bones! Me bones. Wait, Westgate won't convert. Oh yeah, we just conquered it. Me fucking bones. Ah. I need this to go down faster. I have to wait 2 more years before I can reduce it. Fine. Can't go out and fight, can't do nothing, I gotta sit here and wait while everyone just develops, gets bigger armies. Nyeh. More tax, because we are a tax-heavy nation. If I take that, what if I do that? What would be the best course of action? I mean, if I take... Why do they have so many allies, man? You need... Yeah, that, like... Damn. Okay, yeah, these are just a lot. Okay, but if I fight you, I can fight Brave Brothers and Stalwart Band and get rid of them. And get rid of them as allies to Marhold. Stop asking for shit, for fuck's sake. This is not fun. We're far behind what I thought we were. Because I forgot, yeah, just everything is stupidly expensive with mana points. It's just too much. Can't do it. A rising star. Nah, we're fine. Ooh, we're at 100 prestige. That's very nice. Wait, who we have truces with? No one. So I kind of push blade breakers into the mouth. That's mithril. That's mithril. Right there. Delectable mithril. Get them to pay me a bunch of moolah. Okay, Varina, you're gonna have to hold out just a couple more years. Gal, just hold on and we'll get you to become like a lich eventually. Being behind in Miltech is a death sentence. Oh, I can see the rest of the world. How lovely. That's totally not gonna cause any problems with aggressive expansion. Oh, yo, look at the red scales. They're still alive. How about that? My diplomatic reputation just gives me a natural minus 36 to everything. Also, I need to find a way to get these guys to... Actually, wait a second. Alright, if I just wait a few months, I know how to fix this. Wait, why am I building a spyware network? No, I meant to influence, curry favors. Maybe if I max out my trust with them, they'll be like, okay, we'll help you with a few wars. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cracking the code. Now we've cracked the code. Maxed trust, then they'll be like, okay, even though you're like an evil, you know, lich lady or whatever, we'll help you, maybe, yeah. Maybe. We might be inclined. Who knows? Oh well. Alright, what mission can we even do next? Oh yeah, the barracks, training field, wait. Yeah, we need the barracks, and then make this like 20 dev. Which... maybe have to... we might spawn colonialism there. Orcish refugees from Covenblad. Cool. It's just for money and manpower. There we go. And now we don't have... 9 years. 9 years we don't have to worry about. Not sure what to say. Like, my mind is like racing and like it's like what do I want to say? What am I Bro, I mean, I guess I was playing Skyrim earlier today. Like, I remember telling my friend Blade, and it's like, oh yeah, like this blood dragon came down, and he just sat his fat old ass on a row of spikes, and it just like killed like a good portion of his health, and I'm just like, what? Why would you do that, man? It was a record time for me killing a dragon, so I thought that was impressive. He just like you, it was flying. It looked like it was gonna be intense, and they just right there on some spikes. So it turns out anti-homeless design might be a good dragon repellent. Just a thought. Deploy those spikes. Social mobility. Look, the nobility hate us, the Merchants Guild likes us though, but I literally cannot do much about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. And you, I need Hunter's Folly. Adventurers wanted, cool, cool. We might have enough to do this. Alright, now we definitely do. And you know what? I'm gonna... Okay, I literally cannot put anything on my capital. Now I can. Here it comes. Now we just need 90% of for manpower. It's gonna be a minute. Maybe not too long. Boop. Done. Yeah, now we have to wait for a Diplo power. And then we can finally start the process of becoming a Lich. Yeah, put into the treasury. Dwarven minor... Sure, fine, whatever. Military improvements. Our officers are experimenting with new ways to drill our already superbly drilled army. It seems to be raising the overall level of military thought in our nation. Yeah. Military thought. Maybe. Definitely. Our undead are absolutely. We've been drilling our undead. We've been making them quite professional, quite strong. Absolutely, like the best army on the planet. I so want to take that, but I need to get the process done soon. This is gonna... Eek. Don't do it. I can hold. Oh, wait, you guys are alive? Oh, ooh. Korentar won't join, but Azura's expedition will. Okay, wait, I don't have a claim on you guys. I completely forgot. Let's get that fixed up. We still got a long time before I can finish you off. Any other stuff I need to look forward to? Oh, I need, yeah, save up the 15,000 crowns. Which, actually, as soon as I, like, pay off that one last loan, I can just... Now I can take... Now, excavate the Steel Hills. Regardless of the nature of our armies, they must be equipped. Bones will shatter under steel, but bone clad in steel can withstand. In the days of chivalric Escon Steely and its surrounds were the main source of ores. With it under our control and magics, we can mine the land to its fullest potential. The provinces within Serpent's Mark, Steely, and Colwill area gain iron, copper, and rarely gold. Each province that has minus 50% production, 50 plus. Okay. Oh, I think I changed. Wait. Yeah, no, Oh, I think I changed it to gold a little bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna need these. Thank you very much. That's a lot of money. Okay, has at least 20 regiments in the province. Dead Mines Preparation. Where is the... Okay, till 1503. Oh, and yeah, would you look at that? The cities can now work since the Castan, like the patricians, patriarchs, or whatever, they're gone. We sit and wait, and then there's gonna be that moment where it's all gonna come together and we just take it all. Court Mage of a third level. Oh, wait. If he can stay alive, Court Mage of the third... Oh, we need gold and Dame Steer. Never mind. You know, it's okay. It's worth the price anyway that we pay. It's worth every penny. So close. Oh, free stability. We're not at 90% yet. Probably when we get 80,000. Yeah, drill those zombies. Oh, that's gonna take so long. But we have nothing better to do while we wait. Okay, here we go. White Walls, Black Empire. With the first step up, our claim has been staked. We have announced to the world our intentions, and we have made it clear that the White Walls belong to our empire alone. Now, that's what I'm talking about. We just need to grab all that. Culture will become Aldressian. Then we need to take all this. We need 20 regiments in there, yep. Oh! Now it's time. Hold your horses. it's time to become Magical Project Lichdom. There we go. I think now we are ready to expand. Like a furry inflationist, we are ready to expand. Alright. Okay, Korentar is there, and the Azrai expedition. Oh, we have a truce. Fuck. Never mind. We're not ready to expand. Why did you do this? Oh my god, what did you do? What did you do? What is all this? Alright, you know what? While we pass the time... I don't care if they have a tech above me. Pursuit of Lichdom. You have the book? Give it here. I must have it. Wizard King Zamarzu. The pursuit of such dark majesty is a hard and fraught one. Such as a quest requires immense knowledge, and one must first begin by discovering how a properly motivated wizard might ascend to the first place. I'll research it myself. Hire some adventurers to do it. Use the state resources to help the investigation. Hire some adventurers to do it. You have way too many allies. Holy shit, Wyvern Heart. That's why I'm gonna take this and we're going to... There we go. We're gonna have to strip him of all of his allies. Yeah, you stay in this area and recover. We'll do most of the heavy lifting. You better fucking give that to me. I swear to Christ, if you take these for your... Oh, okay, you know... I probably should have... Okay, let's... He's gonna take it. Watch. Nope, actually, he's been a good... Lichdom, crafting the phylactery. Here lies Gradolf, found a box, wasn't looking, and got Lichpox, the epitaph of deceased adventurer Gradolf Flixus. With the discovery of the dark knowledge required to achieve Lichdom, it is revealed that the very foundation of such a dark gift lies within a phylactery. A phylactery is some form of container which stores a lich's soul, typically something small and easy to transport or hide, for if the phylactery is destroyed, then the lich will perish with it. The first step of any would-be lich is to craft such a wonderful item. An amulet capable of containing an ornate jewel-encrusted box. I'll take the jewel-encrusted box. Our debt keeps rising, but that's fine. I'm not even gonna take all this land. I just need this as an excuse to just take Wyvern Heart's allies away from him because it's such a... He is lit, like, I don't know what else to say, but this is hotboxing. This is just straight up... You do not need to be allied to Vormarch at all. This is just, no. Bad. Bad. Dumb. Big dum-dum. Stupido. You're big, stupid, and dumb. Birth of colonialism, yeah, whatever. I don't care. colonize this dick. How about that? The life so short, the craft so long in learning. Altonius Hammergraft, High Balgar Smith. A phylactery must be engraved with enormous amounts of magical notation in order to hold would-be lich's spirit and allow them to cast spells upon it. Scribe dark spells and tiny magic scrolls would carve unholy runes on the interior walls that fill them with liquefied dame steer. You know, yeah, that's the best one. Liquefied dame steer. Just to flex. You can't run. Oh, he's starting to run out of friends. Push him out. Yep. Beautiful. Perfect. I'll piece you out when I say I'll piece you out, okay? Alright, annul trees with Korntar, Marhold, Vormarch. Yeah, that's, I can work with this. Also, I'm gonna take all that money, I'm gonna take war reps, and how about this? Yeah, and this is, it's gonna be good. No. Eldritch cultists arrive in Glory Road. Can't have them ruining everything. Call to arms. The name Verena is known far beyond the borders of the Magocracy. Not only is she our exalted archmage, she is also famous for her military prowess. Up until now, we cannot risk her life. We cannot risk it just yet. Once she becomes a lich, maybe. There we go. Now we've caught up. And look at that. Now let's get her to... Let's get this to 20. Barracks, workshop. Yep. There's call for peace, okay? But these guys won't accept my demands. Alright, now we'll start talking. Alright, there we go. Now we talking. I'll take that, I'll be taking that, and I'll want that and that. I'll come back for you later. And you can't hate me for it. And you don't hate me for this, do you, Newshire? Yes, you're going to listen to me well. You're going to listen to me well. I can't vassalize you because I physically cannot integrate you. You would just do well to sit down and listen. Now then, this is far more doable. But there's still too many. Oh yeah, Korentar won't join. We still have the... How long until the truce again? 3 years. We're not even close to the maximum amount of troops we could even, you know, deploy on the field. If we attacked you directly, though, and we could get a province from there, wait, make sure at least one in the Cloudwood area. Yeah, if we take that... You know what, we'll do it. You see, New Shire, you're only alive because I say you're alive. And I hope you understand that. Lichdom, enhancing the phylactery. Why do I have... What are all these stupid notifications? Alright, the soul is volatile, the fragile thing. The fret of a body. Most of them move on to the next life. Most. Famous monster hunter Dr. Reginald Silvect. Arguably, the most important and delicate step is the path to lichdom is the lengthy process of enhancing the phylactery to become a suitable home for the immortal ruler's soul, turning it into a beacon for the dark essence that calls more strongly than the allure of the afterlife. The mind, after all, may not want to move on, but the blind and dumb soul has fewer qualms, and so must be safely entrapped for the rest of eternity. Ah. Yeah, that's that hurt. I think keeping it in like a small box to like you can have it guarded back at home. Don't tell anyone where the phylactery is besides just you. You just keep it guarded in your vault. Don't tell anyone it's in there. Like have a fake made phylactery put somewhere and have that heavily guarded with like a lot of undead, but put the real one in another place that no one would look. Therefore, like the adventurers are gonna like people who want to kill you would struggle to find it. Like, you see what I'm getting at here? Education of the people. Yeah, I'm gonna take that next. Alright, I want Cancered. Alright, New Shire. Follow me. To death. To our deaths we go. Also, yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to gain some aggressive expansion. But that's okay. You know, knocking a few people out. I'm not gonna, like, take stuff from you, but it's good to get money. I just want the one province, and then we're gonna, like, take all of the Count's League stuff. Like, everyone, like, yeah, that's a problem. Avwex, this is just gonna happen anyway. But we're gonna give it a shot. Excuse me. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need that. 5, 7 provinces here, 4 provinces here, and then we're gonna have to, like, force to sit down and do some developing and all that. Yeah, pretty much I think we just we literally just consolidate this area from the looks of it, from the looks of the mission tree, and then just move forward. And then like, we consolidate this area, play tall for just a little bit. And then we'll just be allowed to just run rampant. They got scared, so they cornered themselves. A little gold will convince them. The Stitchworks. While necromancy traditionally involves the mere animating of the deceased, some experimental necromancers, such as with the Saint's Blessing and Aid, wish to create the Stitchworks, a place where flesh is reshaped to more useful forms before being animated. Well, it's best to kind of just... We're gonna need to spawn colonialism, so... Wait us. It would literally be cheaper right now to just develop it here than the rest of the way here. Yeah, we'll do that in just a little bit. We're gonna just get our points back up. The stitch works, though. Like, it's like melding of flesh, I guess? That sounds, like, neat. I guess it's, like, kinda like, is it kind of like the Skaven with Clan Molder, or am I thinking of something like a flesh pile or whatever it was called from it's probably more like that thing from, well, I'm trying to remember the name of the game. I have it. Conquest of Elysium 5, where like the necromancers, they have this like flesh beast thing where it's like the more it kills, the more it like adds to its body. Kind of deal. What do y'all think? What do y'all like think it's like or remind you of? I don't think like I'm trying to think like what in Warhammer is similar to like what the Stitch Works is like. I mean, I guess the Dark Eldar and the Dark Elves probably do some fucked up shit like that, but like to themselves because they get pleasure from it or something. Those sick freaks. Same with Slanesh. It's probably a bit. But no, that's probably different. These guys are like, oh, from the Stitchworks. It sounds like, oh, we're just recreating limbs and stuff to make our zombies more effective in like combat and all that neat stuff. Yeah, have you exist and give me that. Oh, you don't want to give that up? Well, I guess we'll go. I guess we'll continue to fight. Oh wait, it's rooting out corruption. That's the problem. Ah. We'll catch up eventually. definitely want to put, like, forts, all 3 forts here, just because it sounds like a good idea. We should look forward. Barracks, training field, our religion, our culture. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that one. One way is just... Yeah, slightly easier. There. Yeah, it's always good to look forward and read what you might need to do for your nation. Westgate Religious Regent Court has a barracks or a training field, a marketplace, a trade depot, or a stock exchange. Okay, so it needs a marketplace, a trade depot, or a stock... Okay, yeah. Marketplace and barracks. Marketplace and barracks and, art culture. Gotcha. Oh, he accepts. Good. Honorable people. Few are the countries in the world who do not claim to value honor and justice, but even fewer are the countries who actually live up to the ideals. However, the lack of large-scale and everyday corruption in Estil has made it one of those rare places where principles matter over personal gain. Even abroad, Estili expatriates are sought after for positions of trust, as our people are known for adherence to duty and rejecting attempted bribes. Wells can claim to live up to these ideals. Yes, most certainly. We most certainly do. At least I like to think that. Yeah, no, 17. Let's yeah, really boost up the capital's developments. It's going great. How many more? Oh my god! What are you on about, man? New Shire. Fuck. Okay, you're not that big of a deal. You're a big deal. Covenblood, Corntar. Okay, this is not the worst. I just looked over. I'm just like, dude. What the hell? Why you do this to me? It's very rude. Very rude to ally the people I specifically want to kill. You know, that's a social faux pas if I've ever seen one. You going to it? Fine. I guess I'll send someone somewhere. Well, no one's going in to help you. I'll send troops here to stand by, just to ward off, like, people wanting to come and kill you. Oh, I forgot those were here. What fancy words? What fancy words? Faux pas. I mean, I've used it before. And we're being invaded. This is why I wanted fucking walls and forts. Look, I am a somewhat learned individual. I can know a word or two. Look, like it's easy to think about. Like, I think I may or may not have committed a couple of social faux pas so far in this campaign, such as just slaughtering a bunch of orcs, just hanging out, not really doing anything in our territory, or conquering a nation and then enslaving all of their dead that I've killed. Like, I've turned all of the people I killed in that nation into zombies, even whether or not the families were okay with it or not. That might be considered a slight faux pas socially. Oh my god, they've collapsed to peasants? Oh. Oh wait, I split their nation in half. That's why. I forgot. Wait. Regent Court, Knightly Order, of Forest Goblins. Very neat. Very cool. I can still recruit more undead. I'm gonna put a fort here so no one up north could... Yeah, there's a fort here. I'm gonna need to put one, like, right here as well. See, the walls are kind of working because they have to go to certain spots. The siege of 10-4 is over. Infantry combat ability. Ooh, wait, hold on. We got to... I need to go and conquer them. Yeah, no, it's... I have to... Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Newshire to finish up their war so I can just drag them into it. Make things a little easier for me. Prospering times. Ooh, in the grasslands. Yeah, better production. Because why not? There we go. Now I've spawned in colonialism. And look at that. Ooh, so nice. Very nice. Very delicious. The transformation potion. The souls that don't move on. Well, normally, they're harmless. Sure, they'll make a lot of noise, eat a few cats, maybe try to take revenge on their killer. But all they really need to do is make them realize they're dead and resolve whatever holding them to this plane. Famous monster hunter Dr. Reginald Silvek. The transformative potion is essentially an extraordinarily toxic magical potion that must instantly kill the spellcaster upon imbibing. If they linger for even a moment, the transformation will fail, and the drinker will perish without attaining lichdom. It has a wide variety of different ingredients, but needs a primary catalyst of poison. Which one do you aim for? 10 blooms of fire... 2 bowls of Halana's tears, or 4 roots of Queen's Belladonna. Let's see here. What do we do? The 10... You know what? It's more expensive. Probably the better option to pick. Potentially. Because that might be how things work a little bit. Lichdom, Transformation Potion, Regents continued. The ones that scare me are those who choose to become what they are. There's no reasoning with that kind of insanity. Famous monster hunter Dr. Reginald Sylvect. The Transformative Potion is no simple potion. In fact, requires another deadly catalyst. 1 tincture of wyvern blood. Alright, let's see here. Bodies for the mines. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Esther loses 20 units, but gain 50 devastation, but until the end of the game, goods produced plus 10%. Bodies for the mines. It is hard work in the mines, toiling by the candlelight day and night, striking at the heart of earth. It is no job for a mage for certain, and not a job for but the strongest of most unfortunate of men, or dwarves, of course. As ever, the orc's strength can be of use, in life as well as death. The necromancers are prepared to utilize the soon-to-be slaughtered orcs as the foundation of our project, for surely their skeletons will bear the strength of the living form. You know, I just realized. Hold on. We have a lot of loans to the bank, but it's fine. Wait, he's I could coalition him. Oh, that's great. But I'm not going to. It makes no difference. I need to regain the size of my army, and then we'll go back to war. And we'll complete admin ideas, do not worry. They want money. A potion vessel. Oh no, I saw like this, the baby image, like, oh no. The vessel must be as dark and accursed as the path of Lichdom itself, so no ordinary glass bottle will do. Necromantic Tactics, a common inquisitorial training guide on Lichdom and its accompanying signs. One of the transformation potion's contents are complete. I mean, once they're complete, it must be transferred into a special container specifically made for the purpose of Lichdom. Such a container must be dark and accursed, and creating only the vilest of means. Rip out the heart of an innocent, or find me a unicorn and bring me its horn. Find me a unicorn and bring me its horn. Oh no. Lichdom, the dark ritual preparation. A man's home is in his castle, and a lich's ritual chamber is its home. It should be decorated as such. Lich King Zamarzu, As every good mage knows, preparation is half the battle. The dark ritual of lichdom is a dangerous undertaking, and the ritual chamber must be prepared accordingly, with several overlapping magical circles, enchanted ornaments, and appropriately ornate pedestals on which to place the phylactery. Make the preparations. Oh my god, I'm so... Why does Raven March want to be my ally? Bro, this is... You're not... Trust me, I'm going to come for you next. I'm going to come that way eventually. Reparations through slavery. Let's see. What? Sure. Ooh, and it's very profitable. Look at that. I've been thinking about potential insults for our opponents that we're going to face down in the near future. Look at Count's League over here. I'm thinking, what's a good way to show signs of low intelligence? Something that you would think about or hear maybe from the days of Xbox Live. Like, what's a good one? Usually a sign of someone, like, they don't care about what's going on. They don't like to upkeep themselves. Very much, they just ain't ready. They just ain't ready for it. Amount of times I remember hearing, like, listening in on, like, a Call of Duty lobby or anything, and, like, you just sitting there with the microphone on, and then you just hear beep in the background. Like, there are just probably a lot of old videos out there, or just times where you just hear beep, because, like, they're just people who don't change the batteries on their fire alarms. Count's League right here. They don't change the batteries on their fire alarms. Therefore, we are already above them, because we know we need to change that. Also, if any of you guys have like a smoke detector or fire alarm or whatever in your house, make sure to change its batteries. Also, it's smoke detector, not fire alarm. Same difference. You get the idea. Make sure yours. Make sure you do. All right. Let's see. Forntar is going to be a problem. Azra is going to... These guys aren't a problem. You're not joining because you're allied to the enemy. Oh, I totally forgot. Alright, I don't need them in this war. I mean, I could have just dragged them into Coven but I need this one more, because this is the one. Yeah, Corentar is going to be no issue at all. Same with them. The worst part about, like, old, like, lobbies on Xbox 360, and it still happens when, like, with some people today where they just, like, in a Discord call or whatever, dude, like, I can hear your fucking TV through your microphone. Turn that shit down or move your mic or something. God. Like, that's actually just miserable. Lichdom, dark ritual cleansing. It is both ironic and sad you liches come so close to enlightenment before they throw it all away on the dark altar of earthly immortality. Zayu the Unnamed, Halesi Guru. Once all the preparations are complete, the supplicant must then cleanse their body and soul of all burdens of worldly flesh. This often requires years of voluntary deprivation to evoke a state of near death and mindlessness. Until, for the next 3 years. Begin the cleanse. There it is, but that's way too costly. Whatever. They're not gonna try to break through. Oh, that's great. I'm kind of just allowed free reign because I have forts placed in really good spots. The amount of times I just remember just... Wait! Could we start our golden age? Should we start our golden age now? Oh no, wait, we should start our golden age in the era of the Witch King, because I think that's probably, like, you know... I think that's probably makes more sense. We're gonna hold off. Did I co-belligerent them? I realize I have not. Whoopsie daisy, I meant to co-belligerent them. That's my bad. My bad. That's a whoops. That's a big old whoops for me. Ooh, yeah, no, wait, I could just do that with the Council League, bring these guys in to do some of the fighting for me, and... No, I'll just do this. No. We're definitely we're gonna do COVID, but make sure just he's in it, so just... No, wait, no, just this one, because this one's gonna be, it's just work. It's just probably gonna be better for us. An example of us all. Grand Captain. Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh, he's literally cheaper. Awesome. Boom, bum, boom, bum, boom, bum. Bum, boom, boop, 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 boop. Come on, go down fat. That's a problem. Oaktail, Cardesti. Yeah, it's just the Cardesti. It's like they're not the bringers of disease or whatever. Yeah, begin the cleanse. Fort enchanted to surrender. That's okay. Wow. Wow. First of all, rude. Like, first of all, rude. Like, that's just mean. Heed the advice. Alright, now go up there. Stop them. Increase of Orcish tolerance. We have done nothing to do that. I don't know how that has happened. Our society has been pretty anti-orc for a while now. Alright, sanction necromancy. The Magisterium foolishly all but banned necromancy, one of the most powerful schools of magic. It is only fitting that we should sanction its usage as the other schools of magic are treated. For a loyal necromancer can bring many boons to our nation. Besides free manual labor, the necromancer themselves would remain loyal to the one cause that permits it. Ooh, production efficiency and some minus yearly corruption. Not too bad. Yeah, once we get Rodrira out. This one fell because of enchantments. Ah. Oh, you don't... No, you ain't doing that. Oh, they won't let me to it. Okay, I see what they're doing. They're trying to do. You think I care about the bodies I throw at this? You think I care about the bodies I throw at the problem? I don't. Oh no, a coalition. Oh well. Man, these are really cheap to core. The southern walls. With the region under our control, we now have full control of the southern wall, stretching from Lake Silvermere to Steely. The steward of this, as in times past, shall be at the Ardent Keep, ever watchful of the east. Now we have a province called the Skull Keep, has a courthouse or a town hall, have ramparts, and have a fort. So we're going to need a courthouse, a rampart, and a fort. I think we can do that. Look at all these people just kinda angry at me. Doesn't really bother me that much. But I'll just start improving with them just ever so slightly. Development at least 30 has a Mage Tower, Workshop, Counting House. Mage Tower, 7th. Okay, wait, hold on. What? As a workshop or accounting. Okay, that's what I probably don't have. Yep. Why am I losing so much? Damn. Oh yeah, the missionary thing here. That's... Marketplace and barracks. Alright, I still need these provinces, and what about those ones over there? The Dead Mines. Steel Heel needs at least praise production of 5. One of the following must be true, has a workshop or a counting house. Devastation less than 1. The same requirement we must also be met by Aelus okay. Okay. We need a lot of money. But we're a little bit in debt. Good news! Great economic policy has reduced our inflation. Yeah, workshop. And then just need to save up a lot of money. Generous terms. There's one thing we couldn't resist more than the ruinous rates of the interest we are charging. However, our solid administration has convinced our creditors that perhaps the interest rate is too high, and that we have agreed this... We have reduced the interest rate. Very nice. We're good at this. Maybe. Oh, and we've... Oh, it's fine. And there's no one gonna start a coalition against us. We're completely okay. We still need to take, though, quite a few provinces that would cause coalition upon taking them, though. Yeah, that's gonna kill us in the end. I can feel it. But... Oh. I think I'm gonna end it here for now. I'm just feeling like it. I feel like my brain is becoming more scattered, and I want to like relax a bit more, go a little bit non-verbal or whatever the hell. But I appreciate all y'all being here. Before we go, we should go and raid someone. Let's let's go raid Sai. How about that? Haven't raided him in a while. Go tell him hi. Once again, thank you everyone for being here. Y'all have been wonderful. And you know what? I'll see y'all next time. Thank you and bye-bye.